Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When the Bachelorette franchise announced Taylor Frankie Paul as its season 22 lead, it set off a swirl of speculation about who her suitors would be and how her background, as a mom talk influencer, reality TV figure, and single mother of three, would reshape the familiar romantic drama. AP News Business Insider one name that seems to keep showing up in whispered social media chatter is Steven, a member of the farming dynasty, familiar to reality TV watchers from Dynasty, Real American Cowboys. People.com now. Rumors are circulating that Taylor and Steven have already shared flirtatious exchanges, textual or otherwise, even before the show's cameras begin rolling. Some fans are calling it a pre-season twist. Others view it as a possible publicity ploy. But what might that flirtation look like? And what are the implications? Who is Steven McBee? And why he's interesting? Steve Jr. McBee is one of several sons in a high-profile ranching family. The McBees have been in the public eye, not just for their agricultural operations, but also for internal drama, family betrayals, a high-stakes court case, and exposure on Bravo's McBee dynasty. People.com. Their patriarch, Steven Sr., recently reappeared in Season 2 after a hiatus, amid ongoing legal scrutiny following a guilty plea in a multi-million-dollar crop insurance fraud scheme. People.com. Meanwhile, the younger McBees have often borne the personal and public fallout of their father's legal battles and interpersonal drama. People.com. Steven Jr., young, charismatic, deeply tied to his family's legacy, might be just the sort of dramatic foil or a romantic wildcard that the Bachelorette producers love to plant into a cast. If Taylor has already made a move toward him, that would be a bold break from convention. Leads typically meet contestants under controlled, on-camera conditions, rather than pre-flirtation. What hitting on could mean in this context? Hits on is a vague phrase. In reality TV lingo, it could mean anything from a playful direct message on social media, to a flirtatious comment at a party, to a more formal advance once filming begins. Let's imagine a plausible scenario. Direct message flirt. Perhaps Taylor messaged Steven via Instagram or another social platform, complimenting his ranching background or referencing something she knows about McBee dynasty. Friendly public comment. Maybe she commented on a McBee family post, something like, "Wow, your family is impressive," or "I've always admired ranching life," which fans interpreted as flirtatious. On-set banter. Once Steven is cast and filming begins, Taylor might lean in more directly, sending looks, initiating private conversations, or teasing him in front of other contestants. If any of these have already happened, they would likely spark immediate social media speculation, which is exactly what seems to be unfolding now. Why this potent rumor gains steam? Taylor's casting was already a radical departure. Taylor is the first Bachelorette lead never before to have appeared on the Bachelor franchise. People.com. Make news. Her candid, off-script style and her history of creating viral, unfiltered content have excited fans. People.com. That unpredictability means viewers are primed to believe she might break even more rules, like making the first flirtatious move. The McBee name carries drama. The McBee family's recent legal troubles and public scandals add layers of intrigue. The optics of a lead from The Bachelorette romantically engaging with a member of a family under legal cloud create natural tension, exactly the kind of narrative TV loves. The social media echo chamber. The rumor appears to be circulating on fan pages and speculation sites. For example, a Facebook post with the headline, "New Bachelorette Taylor Frankie Paul hits on Steven McBee," has been shared in reality TV circles. While not a verified source, it shows how quickly the rumor is circulating. On Reddit, some observers have noted that Taylor's comments about Steven, or lack thereof, are being scrutinized heavily by McBee fandom circles, even though there is no solid evidence yet. Producers love a twist. Reality TV is built on conflict and unexpected sparks. If Taylor genuinely reaches out to Steven, or vice versa, that gives producers built-in drama, especially if other contestants feel threatened or blindsided. Even if the flirtation is mild, the perception of it will fuel conversations, promos, leaks, and speculation. What could actually be going on? We can outline a few scenarios, ranked from most benign to most dramatic. Friendly curiosity. Taylor might simply admire Steven's farm background, leadership aura, or the gritty authenticity of ranch life. Her comments or gestures may be misinterpreted as flirtation by a hyper-vigilant audience. Early mutual interest. Taylor and Steven genuinely connect in private before cameras roll. They exchange compliments, jokes, inside information, and subtly test romantic chemistry, though still within boundaries of pre-casting or pre-introduction. Production orchestration. It's possible that producers facilitated or encouraged early contact, for example, through social media or controlled meetings, to engineer a surprise twist for the show's narrative arc. Leaked flirtation. For PR, the rumor might be a planted teaser, a way to generate buzz before the show premieres. A hint of romance with the McBee house provides sensational headlines, whether or not the flirtation is substantive. Real clandestine romance. In the boldest take, Taylor and Steven already share a private connection, maybe from past mutual acquaintances, shared social circles, or overlapping reality TV networks, and she is pursuing him off-screen before the show's formal process begins. Potential fallout and reactions. Assuming there's something to the flirting rumors, whether slight or serious, here's how various stakeholders might respond. Other contestants may cry foul, accusing Taylor of favoritism or breaking fair play rules before the game even begins. Fans and media will amplify every ambiguous look, every social media comment, and label the flirtation either an audacious power move or a scandalous breach of convention. The McBee family could face scrutiny. Any misstep by Steven, real or perceived, would likely be magnified given their legal history. ABC and producers might support or distance themselves from it. If the flirtation helps ratings, they'll promote it. If backlash grows, they might frame it as misunderstanding or delay airing related footage. What we don't know, yet no credible mainstream media source or official Bachelorette press release has confirmed that Taylor has hit on Steven McBee. The McBee cast list for The Bachelorette has not been officially disclosed, at least publicly in reliable outlets. We don't know whether Taylor and Steven have ever met in any capacity prior to the show. There is no documented direct message, photo, or interview confirming any flirtatious interaction as of the time this was researched. So for now, the hit-on claim remains in rumor territory, albeit a juicy one. What this could mean for the season. If there is any truth to Taylor's hitting on Steven McBee, it could shift the tone of the entire season. Steven might become an early frontrunner, with heightened expectations and intense scrutiny. Other suitors might play defense, trying to undercut his position or confronting him and Taylor publicly about perceived advantages. We'll have to navigate the fine line between maintaining fairness and pursuing her genuine attraction. The show might lean into narratives of class, family scandal, power dynamics, rancher versus influencer, or redemption, all fertile ground for dramatic television. Even if the flirtation is minimal, the perception alone, fueled by social media and reality TV fandom, could drive early ratings buzz and media coverage.